All right, then, guys. As per every pitchside episode, there comes a point where this team needs to be discussed.
Why?
Because unfortunately, we have a dictator that supports them.
Yeah.
Newcastle United.
Are you
are
like
back.
this?
It says.
Well, I don't understand.
Are you like this because we're only 1 point off?
No, I don't understand. No one sees the brief that you write.
Now, do you know what to do, my edit, right? Whenever I put us in and we've won, you're like, oh, why are we talking about Newcastle? And then if I don't put us in and we happen to have a bad result,
before
you're like, why is Newcastle
I
not
really
in?
like Newcastle as a football club.
Yeah, I'm me.
But
I'm me.
now,
this is a relevant game. You got Newcastle, who are 1 point off Arsenal, against Nottingham Forest, who are title challengers.
Newcastle are back. Back into 8th?
But we're 1 point off Arsenal. We're 1 point off third.
See, you never actually address what we say.
Yeah. 1 point off third.
Don't forget that Newcastle are now only 1 point off Arsenal. Ha 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 ha.
But you're 8th.
Ha ha ha.
Would you say you're the most fickle fan in football?
What have I done? What have I literally done?
2 weeks ago, you said, let's sell Isak because he's missed an open or like a through ball against Chelsea. And now you've said he's the second coming of Thierry Henry.
I had a joke.
Yeah, here we go. Debate. Is Isak this generation's Thierry Henry?
2 weeks ago, you got to sell him.
That was from newspaper articles.
No.
Quick debate.
No.
Yes, he is this generation's Thierry Henry.
Is Salah? If you take that comment...
Is Salah this generation's Henry?
There isn't one.
No.
There isn't a Thierry Henry.
Is anyone?
Who's
Isak's the
replicating
closest
him?
thing we have to Thierry Henry.
Only visually, but
it's like saying Savino's the next Mahrez.
So what are you showing him for?
Henry got 20 goals and 20 assists in a season. Isak's not even come close to putting up those kind of numbers, man.
I agree.
What's Salah on?
He has that moment.
10 and 10.
He has that moment of brilliance in him.
Yeah,
Salah's crazy, man.
Could Salah do it?
Possibly.
Yeah, probably.
Only quarter of the way through the season.
The way that they play as well, it all goes through him now. So,
yeah, mate, it's a really good result. You played really well. Willock coming in was a nice little game changer.
Yeah.
Forest are good as well. It's a very good result.
Willock
it's a great win.
These
away
last
from
two
home.
games, Willock has made us look a different team.
Yeah, he gives you that extra bit of athleticism and stuff, and he's
got an actual bit of pace in midfield, which we just don't have.
Said, but,
yeah, it's fine.
Thanks for just repeating what I said. Yeah,
I can't already hear you.
Anyway,
Joe Linton's finish was good, by the way.
Fucking good goal.
I tell you, it's a rare. I can't. When I tell you, I was shocked that went in. It's like,
well, no, you tell me every week that he's the most technical midfielder in the league.
He is beautiful on the ball. He's delicate on the ball, but my God, when that guy shoots, you never know what to expect. Yes, he is. Even on that goal, there he chops in, sends a defender flying.
He didn't chop in. He took a right foot touch to his left foot, and then he bent it in, mate.
Honestly, in that game, there was moments where he was getting swarmed by 3 players, and he's just getting everyone off and dribbles out and passes it on.
That isn't elite technical ability. That's because he's a fucking machine.
Yeah, that's because he's 6'5" and built like a shitter.
He's got that Brazilian in him, though. He has got that Brazilian built up in him. He's just got it attached to a massive tank body, so it doesn't look like.
Are we going to talk about the defending for their goal or not?
Yeah, that was Isak's fault. Like,
sell him.
Okay.
Sell him.
Yeah.
It was bad, but he made up for it.
Sell him for his defensive frailties.
So 2 weeks ago, you said you was in a relegation battle and you was out the title race. Oh, you're now back in the title race.
I guess so. I think.
Wait, so are Arsenal in the title race?
And are you no longer wanting to sell Isak in January?
Of course not. I was joking when I said that.
What's the Premier League table out of interest? Does that mean like you think the top 11 teams are in the title?
Yes.
You're not out the race till you're out the race.
But Lewis, you literally said Arsenal were out the title race.
And you also said you were at the title race 2 weeks ago.
I changed my mind.
4 points between 13.
Okay, so currently there are 9 teams in the title race. That's pretty mental.
Can I just mention something I said to you a long time ago? It was, once this team starts clicking, how I know they will, then that's when you'll see the real Newcastle. And what you're seeing now is the actual team that got into the Champions League, where they're actually like fighting a bit and not just
2 wins and this is what happened.
Come on, can we give a bit of credit? Chelsea win after them beating us just previously.
Stop talking about the Chelsea winning this week when they played
It's the cup where they swapped out half their team.
We had fucking Kraft in the team, mate. We didn't have our strongest team. Okay, so they can talk about the players that they've benched, but we can't talk about the players that we benched.
Why don't we talk about when you played full strength against their full strength?
Hang on a minute. Your team against Chelsea was Gordon, Isak, Willock, Joe Linton, Tonali, Longstaff, Hall, Kelly, Shah, Kraft, and Pope.
There's only 2 or 3 players that aren't in your first 11.
What was Chelsea's team?
That's really full strength.
Chelsea's was Jorgensen, Disasi, Tofin, Badiashile, Kukurea, Viger, Fernandez, Dewsbury, Felix, Mudrykin, and Kunku.
You
Not
are
a single single player.
That team
other than
is worth about
Cucurella
£1
that
billion.
That
mate.
doesn't matter.
They've got 100 million quid midfielder.
Oh, whatever.
Nah, stop trying to take credit away. We beat Chelsea. We've just beat Arsenal. We just beat Arsenal, and then we just went to one of the hardest away grounds against a team that's on the best
Chelsea
form of their
made one
lives
sub that
and
game,
beat
by the way.
them from becoming behind. And you're giving us all, Newcastle.
No, we said you played really well in the game, but stop doing this flip-flop shit where if you lose... Mate, if West Ham beat you next week... after the international break, at St James's Park, you were going to say Sekedi Howe.
Genuinely, right? I think...
Just quickly, by the way, Forest are 13th in the home table. So it's not that hard of a place to go. But, all right, it's still a good win. Well done.
You just take credit away from a very, very good
You just went into one of the hardest places to go in the Premier League. And
it is at the moment. If you go into Forest now, who are sitting third, mate, I think it's a pretty hard place to play.
No, but you're not listening to my point. They get most of their points away from home.
We're playing third in the league, mate. I think it's a good result to come from 1-0 down to the second half to score 3 goals.
He always changes just to make Newcastle seem better than they are.
If you talk about me being boring, you're being boring here. Give credit to Newcastle. They are an insurgent.
We beat a great win.
Yeah, you're eighth. We're 1 point off Arsenal. You're
saying you're playing third in the league. It should be considered a great result. We played third in the league last night.
Do you have the same standards as Newcastle?
It's the same point.
Do you have the same standards as Newcastle?
You need to stop doing that.
Also,
it's like you're comparing yourselves to Newcastle, are we either shit or good? Because you're comparing Arsenal against us.
Whoa. Don't stop pointing the finger. We ask you these things and you don't know whether you are shit or good.
Are we title challengers to you?
No.
So why the fuck are you comparing Arsenal results to us?
We just
did.
He doesn't talk for us.
You specifically said, I believe, last year, when it's over 8 points, you're out the title.
10 points.
10 points.
Yeah, that was the quote.
So therefore...
Everyone's out of the title race.
No,
ninth and above.
You are out of the title race, but we are still in it by 1 point.
You're going to finish beneath us, and you should apologise ahead of time.
They're 10 back.
Oh, they are 10 back, yeah.
There's no way you think you're going to finish with all.
We are finishing above fucking Arsenal, I'm telling you right now. I called it at the start of the season. This team is, yous are on the decline and we're on the incline. We just smashed you in St James's Park.
If you believe that so wholeheartedly.
What's the bet then?
Do the bet.
You have to give me actual stakes.
We have.
What?
Many times.
Go on.
Saying get a Newcastle tattoo. I mean, it's on the tattoo. I'm obviously not staking that.
Yeah, skydive. Loser skydive.
Skydiving in there £1,000, wasn't it? When they're the terms.
The loser skydives.
Do you like heights?
I don't like skydiving.
I don't like heights.
Put the
bet on. That's what a good bet
You want a punishment that you enjoy? Okay.
Sorry, Lewis. The loser
has to go to a room full of puppies and limited chocolate.
The whole point of a bet is there's jeopardy involved.
Yeah. We'll come up with one.
No, skydive?
We've come up with one now.
You're gonna take
I'm saying I should get more out of winning because the odds if you went to
2v1.
Yeah.
What?
Do you not think Arsenal will finish above Newcastle though?
Yeah, I do, but it doesn't have to be 2v1.
Lewis, there you go. It's two of them against you. They'll both skydive if Newcastle win it.
I want to gain more. I'm staking the most. I'm staking against
you don't
crazy
have
odds.
to skydive. That's the fucking point of a bet.
You need to give me something as well.
What are you doing?
So you don't believe it then? This is our point.
I do.
You don't believe it.
Tom, but when you put an unlikely bet on, you get higher returns than a likely bet. But they have the likely side of it, so I have the unlikely side of it.
Isn't it? You think one thing's going to happen.
Who do you think we are? William Hill?
Yeah. Yes. You think one thing's going to happen.
We're going around in circles
you just place a bet on it.
If you're not going to give the odds, proves everything he said he doesn't believe.
Yeah,
it's not. It's just trying to manipulate me into taking an unfair bet. I'm not doing that.
That's not even unfair. If anything, the odds are 2-1 now.
Exactly.
I don't care about you both doing the skydive. I want to win something if I've won the bet.
So greedy.
So what do you want to win? You name the...
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I will think of something. We're not just going to sit on the podcast for like 10 minutes.
We'll take you out to Nobu.
Yeah, we'll wine and dine you completely free of charge of any restaurant in London that you want.
Yeah.
We still owe them that, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Well, I said let's put a day in. Anyway, right, we'll talk about it after. Because otherwise
let's talk about it off camera because now we're on to a team that's even worse than everyone that we've discussed so far. Tottenham Hotspur.
That's not true.
They are shit, though.
They are pretty bad.
They're better than Newcastle.
I don't know. You got me on the fence there.
They definitely are.
I don't know, though.
I think Newcastle would beat Ipswich at home.
But they wouldn't beat Villa 4-1.
We beat Spurs. I'm confused why we're worse.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
We literally beat the team that you're talking about.
He's raising a good point here.
Right, they beat you, so Newcastle better than you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we already said that earlier.
Thank you.
Newcastle
That's
best
all
team in
I've
the
been
league,
trying
mate.
to say this whole time.
You're trying to catch us
They
out.
drew Man City, so therefore they're equally best in the
Yeah,
league.
sorry.
That's how football works.
Yeah.
Why are you so pro Spurs, man? It's a bit
I'm
weird.
not. I'm
You
just
are.
weird.
It's
It's
so
cringing me
weird.
out.
So fucking...
No, they were rubbish yesterday.
Take your top off. You got an Ange t-shirt on the wall.
I just think I hate the narrative around it because
They should be beating Ipswich at home. There's no narrative there.
No.
Tom.
But everyone's quick to forget.
If this was Arsenal or any other team, you'd be grilling them. You're defending
Tom, Spurs are
Spurs.
shit.
I've just said it was
Spurs are
a
shit.
terrible result.
They have a striker that scores goals off his own arm.
Yeah.
They're shit. They have one way of playing, and if it doesn't work, they're fucked.
They're not shit at all.
They are shit.
They're not
But
shit.
if they have one way of playing and it doesn't work, what do? Tell me that. They lose.
It's not true either.
I'd argue that it is.
They didn't lose yesterday because of their style of play. Did you watch the game?
Nope.
So what are you talking about? They lost the game because Dragusin is, first of all, gash.
Yeah,
He
so
is
do we change our thing
fucking-
back to Van der Ven, by the
He's
way?
fucking rubbish.
Yeah.
They played with an intensity that was embarrassing. That's why Andrew's so annoyed, because his whole thing is play with high intensity.
Yeah.
And also this thing that they only play one way isn't true. They don't only play one way. It's not like gung ho all the time.
Why are you laughing?
Don't know, mate.
But okay,
Got him in last man standing or
He's
something.
getting
I
around
actually
now.
did in one of them.
Oh,
I
cringe!
also had balls as well. So I was through on one. Anyway, I wonder if this isn't the last man standing show, lad.
Oh, because I ruined your train of thought. You're getting annoyed.
Yeah, yesterday. I can't remember what I was on about now.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking Ipswich deserved it. They were.
Yeah.
They.
I
You didn't watch it.
I didn't watch the highlights.
Spurs were just the intensity was so bad, so low, and even when they scored, you then think, oh, they tend to get 2 or 3 once they're on a roll of
And
momentum.
running into the ground. That's why their intensity is so low.
It's only 10 games in. You can't be running.
No, it's not
11.
that.
Surely.
What is worrying is every game this season. I'm pretty sure after Europe they've lost.
They can't do 2 games a week. Not enough squad
what I'm
depth.
saying.
Not enough
They
squad
don't have
depth.
the fitness to play the
No,
active way.
I don't have the depth. I think that is the issue.
So would you say that Ange maybe needs to tinker his tactics?
I don't think what you're not getting about this is they don't have the players to tinker.
But but my point is, if they don't have the players to play the way, then they sort of adapt their tactics to fit their new players.
That isn't
coming
what
in.
I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying, and that makes perfect sense.
But they do have the players to play the way he wants.
You're saying they don't have the players after Europe.
No, I said they don't have the depth.
Yeah, so therefore they should tinker their tactics to suit the players that aren't tired when they're playing at the weekend.
But he did.
Makes perfect sense what I'm saying.
No, yes, it does. But he did tinker in the week against Galatasaray. He did tinker in the week against Galatasaray, and then once they went 3-1 down and went down to 10 men, he then had to bring on the big boys to try and recover the game. Didn't. And then I don't know. They shouldn't be tired though. They shouldn't be tired.
No, I agree.
They should be
It's only-
able to play
yeah.
a Thursday and a Sunday like that.
Yeah.
That isn't that crazy.
What's the issue?
I think yesterday was a mentality thing. I think they went because the last time they played in Europe and lost was Brighton, and they battered Brighton in the first half.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's they're tired. I think it's
The shit.
no. I think it's the mentality. I think they went in yesterday. I think the reason they had a low intensity was they expected to just wipe Ipswich all over the floor, but they didn't. Yeah.
They saw it as a green fixture.
Once
on
you get
FPL.
2-0 down, that's a fucking mountain to climb.
It is.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Big mountain. Everything.
Most dangerous scoreline in football.
They didn't even. The problem with the worrying thing about Spurs yesterday is they didn't really create anything.
Exactly. Well, they did a couple. Brennan Johnson missed a fucking little dodgy sitter, didn't he? But
What the start?
well, the one that
Ball in. I
he,
think that was a bit. He was stretching for it. I thought that was a bit.
in the form that he's in, you'd expect him to score. I think.
I don't know. I think.
That's fine.
I think you're being a bit too pro Spurs here.
I'm
Tom.
not. I'm saying that's. I don't think that's. My
Read the
point
room here,
is,
buddy. Read the room.
they didn't create as many big chances as they should have.
Yeah, but are they shit?
No, they're not shit.
Yes, they are
I think
shit.
you need to read the room here and just nod when we say they're shit.
They're not shit. Spurs are not shit.
Well, I put them third, so I can't even like.
Spurs are still going to be in and around the top 4. We need to stop all shitting ourselves about the league table. Like
10.
Villa are 9th.
Yeah.
So a Villa
2
shit.
points ahead though.
A Villa shit. But they're 9th.
But they're 2 points ahead.
The 10th, mate. That's not good. The 10th.
Cheers to that, pal.
Well, when I was trying to claim that Newcastle,
they're
like,
oh, you're it.
they're 10th, mate.
No. You put on the screen Newcastle are back, and I said, "What? You're back because you're 8th."
Well, 1 point off.
I'm not saying Spurs are back, am I?
Wait, are you really suggesting that Spurs should sack Ange?
I'm just pausing the question.
You are joking.
You're mental,
I'm
mate.
pausing the question. I'm not saying they should sack
Come
it.
on, little boys.
I'm instigating the conversation. At what point does Spurs start thinking, well, this guy's not good enough?
But they picked him. They picked him because they believe in his style of play. That's the reason why he got the job. So, why would
all his transfers have worked. He's improved them drastically to how they were before. He's changed.
Hey, I don't really like Spurs, but in terms of an appointment, it's quite a smart thing to do to stick with the manager that you appointed for because of their philosophy. And then when the philosophy goes wrong, go, actually, let's sack him. No, just see if it works out and let him continue.
Tough run of fixtures. They got City away, lost. Then they got.
Might not be, mate.
I don't think
Never
not
know.
right. City are playing.
Fulham at home, lost.
They'll probably win that.
They'll win that.
Bournemouth away, lost.
They'll
Maybe.
win that.
Chelsea at home.
Draw, or they'll probably lose to Chelsea. They
They
always
could go
do.
4 out of 4 losses here.
Yeah, they're third. They're 3 points off third.
It's mental that City versus
sack him.
Spurs is
He
like
needs
battle
to
of
be
the mid.
sacked.
Battle of what?
City versus Spurs is like the modern day battle of the mid. Just two
Battle
shit
of the
teams.
mid.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, that's what we're doing now. Yeah, okay.
Manchester City.
Yeah.
They're second though.
Manchester City versus Tottenham Hotspur is a battle of mid-table teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why people tune in for this show.
Thanks, mate. Cheers for that. Anyway.